Yo, 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 Nakama worldwide. Welcome back to Conqueror's Haki Corner. It's your boy Rooks.
What's happening?
It's Vim. And I'm your boy Serge. And we're here to bring you our latest review live reaction of My Hero Academia. That's Boku no Hero Academia, chapter 282, Footfall of Destruction.
Yeah, we've been waiting for this one. Bit of a cliffhanger last time. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the like. And we'd like to give a massive shout out and thank you to everyone that's been supporting us so far. Always appreciated. So last chapter, I didn't actually realize, but that bullet was aimed, looked like it was being aimed at Aizawa. All right, let's see where it takes us. So initially, we've got that's Midoriya just above Shigaraki, right? He was nowhere in sight initially. So Shigaraki's definitely quicker than me, but I'll make it so he can't escape and put an end to him for sure. Gotta end this fast and help Gran Torino. Okay, so maybe he wasn't aiming at Aizawa then. So we've got Ryuku doing something, and then you got, okay, I think it's going back to where it was. He's got a delay round. Is that what it says?
Delete around.
Delete round. Oh, that makes sense. He's got a delete round, so it's got a name for it now. 100% Wyoming smash. Okay. So Midoriya caught up to Shigaraki and he's delivered. Or did he have Shigaraki the whole time in the Black Whip? Or did he break out? Can't actually remember.
I think Shigaraki did break out.
Okay, so Midoriya's caught back up to him because he's just not having any of it. And it looks like he's holding back Shigaraki, Black Whip, Bakugo's coming over, Endeavor's out there. Feel like there's nothing that can stop me now. So he's biting Midoriya's arm. That's not savage.
But his teeth, though. That's crazy.
Yeah, for real. So that must be, yeah, the 100%. That must be surging quite a lot of power through Midoriya then. So his body's become like steel. As long as I keep my dreams, my origin in my heart. Oh, madness. So who is that hit? No, it did hit Aizawa, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so everyone's tried to move Aizawa out of the way, and the bullet has connected with his leg. Madness. So he's got a delete round. That's all I needed to hear, Ryukyu. And I think that's coming from Aizawa.
Yes, Aizawa's fault.
Okay, so then we see Eri with someone, I'm not too sure. And she says, thanks to your warning, I can handle this nice and rationally without any hesitation. Okay, so there's been some prep work there.
It looks like he's about to cut his leg off.
Yeah, possibly.
Yo.
Makes sense. Oh, because that's why he's got the blade. Okay, I didn't actually realize that. So it must take some time for it to spread around the body. So you really are pretty cool, Eraser. So he's thinking about what Shigaraki said. But even you are bound to flinch. Okay, so I don't even know what's going on here. So he used a shockwave to propel himself away. So Shigaraki's pushed himself away out of Midoriya's grasp. Midoriya's looking back. Whoosh. And I think he's fired the Black Whip somewhere. Okay, there's just a lot of action going on here. So Ryukyu got hit by the sound wave, it looks. Endeavor's tried to swing a blow. Shigaraki's dodged that as well. Finally, I'm about to clear this stupid game. Oh, so he grabs Aizawa's face. I don't even know what's going on here.
Yes.
I think someone's hit him. Someone's hit him, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, your boy's here, Serge. He's here. You've been saying Todoroki's gonna show up at some stage, and Shoto's here. Sensei.
He ain't my boy. I just think he's cool.
Oh yeah, my bad. My bad.
All
right. Shoto's in the house. Shoto's in the building. Is that your boy then, Vim? My boy's Midoriya.
Hold Todoroki stand up. Let's just rate Todoroki turning up. Jesus, yeah. He's waiting for him to stand up. Come on. There's nothing what Todoroki can do.
Okay, so he's been hidden, but he's finally out here. So back there, and there's a little bit of a flashback. He was the one following them. Okay, so Shoto's been following Bakugo and Midoriya, so that's why he's been in the shadows. And Midoriya throws a blow into Shigaraki's gut, it looks like. Smash! Yeah. Man. So he just knocks him into a distance, it looks like, where he's following him.
Sensei, Midoriya's crying. Aizawa seems like he might be out for the count for a second. So you protected him. So what? Delayed the inevitable. Or you like, Shigaraki's a monster, bro. Definitely a monster. Destruction is all that awaits you. Yeah, he's a savage.
Don't you think at the moment there he looks like I know I've been saying this before, but don't you think he looks like a smaller version of Gigantomachia? Look at his body.
The way it's all kind of looks like stone-like and crumbly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like the funny thing is, he's like a zombie.
Yeah.
Kind of like an effect because of how much decay he has on him.
Yeah.
Okay, now we move completely to a different scene. God, can't get in touch with Todoroki either. Not since he said he'd drag the lockdown boys back. Seems like comm signals are down in a certain area. I think we ought to go after them too. So we've got Ida, Frog Girl, Froggy. Whoa, what the? This news alert can't be real. What's going on in this country? May we listen in? Kids began evacuating the affected areas. I repeat, the supermassive villain is currently making a beeline directly north from Mount Ganga in Wakayama Prefecture to Jaka City in the greater Kyoto region. The villain's predicted route will take him through the Mino City, Kakun City, Namaro City, Hando City, Moju City, Orizu City, Kuroda City, Karida City, Karamari City, Sinara City, Hao City, Sago City.
That's a lot of cities. There's more.
Chido City, Noto City, Dino City, Ota City, Asaruda City, Nobata City, Kawa City, Kahira City. Yo, that's a 10-minute clip of the anime. That's 10 minutes that's taken over. This anime is stretched out just on the city names. Yo, this is mad. And we see a few heroes out for the count. Most heroes are away for this mission, right?
That's crazy.
Ooh.
Is that Machio, yeah?
Machio has entered the city where there are civilians. We are going to have casualties.
I think we'll have casualties in that one city, but he's going to get stopped. There's no way that he's going through that whole list. No way.
Who's stopping him?
I don't know. That's the exciting part, but there ain't no way he's going through the cities. However, what my question is he strong enough? Like, let's say he faces an obstruction of some kind of heroes, but is he strong enough to hold a League of Villains and throw them across? Like something. I imagine him being crazy strong because there's no way I can imagine him just running through cities like that. That's some end stuff.
The mad thing is right now we know of what we know. All of the heroes that are of his stature and size were already faced by him and taken out. So now my prediction, if we're going to go in the complete opposite, it's going to be a smaller hero. Someone that he can't really grasp and control to be able to maneuver around him. The only person I can think of, and I don't know if he was actually in the other fight, is the origami hero.
The number four hero.
But he might have already been over there.
Fair play.
But there are other heroes in the mix. So again, like you said, the exciting part is it's going to be madness. They listed hairless cities.
I would like to see something crazy like Mineta to use his balls to stick him down.
That's a fair point.
I thought that was what he was doing when they were trying to get him to fall over.
Well, when Mount Lady was trying to grab him.
So was he even stronger than those?
Probably.
That's a fair point.
Match is a problem. Big problem.
A bit too much of a problem, to tell you the truth.
What about, wait, who is that boy that fought Midoriya from Class B?
Shinso.
Ooh.
What was Shinso's ability? Was it manipulation?
Mind control. He gets you to talk to him.
This one I'm saying. Take it really like that. Something outside the box. And I think it will be cool because it takes, it gives some shine to Class B.
Here we go. All he needs to do, he can even do it for a voice speaker.
Yeah.
So magnify voice.
And the where that makes a lot of sense is that Aizawa was training him, and if he were to mimic Shigaraki's voice, who says he won't respond?
Yeah.
So it's almost perfect for the scene.
Yeah. So Shinso would be real cool, man. I think that would be like proper outside the box and actually very, very possible. Because like I said, clearly, Todoroki's, but the only other person I thought was if like Shoto would go and do some big ice swing and fight him with power, but clearly that's not going to happen. And anyone else that's had like kind of great physical power has just demonstrated how they're inferior to Machio. Like his physical power is clearly seemingly the strongest in the verse. So to take him to stop him is going to take someone outside. Like I said, it's going to have to be something different, something unexpected, something that the doctor wouldn't have Machio to kind of be able to handle, something completely outside the box. And I think Shinso's with his voice manipulation, that would be awesome.
I like that.
I agree.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Possibly even some more members of Class B, actually, because we haven't seen them all, have we?
I mean, I think for any one person to do it by themselves, it'll be too much. I think that obviously someone will have a lead role, but it would be really cool if Class B just kind of banded together, or obviously, band together with Class A, but like just have them with a bit more kind of influence. Because don't get me wrong, when they had that training 4-on-4 fights or whatever it was, like they did well, but again, they played second fiddle. And I think it would be cool for the story just to kind of go and show that, they're kind of worthy rivals and they can do, there's a lot that they can do, that they've been training, they've been working, they've been grinding. And they have unique, I mean, they were sick, man. Like, there's so many of them with ill abilities, just for plot purpose, it's hard to let them win against Class A, but this could be their time to shine. So I would like to see that.
Even to add to that, sorry, you just sparked something. There isn't just Class B, there's other schools, and we haven't seen any of them.
What about that big boy? He was proper strong. He was competing with Shoto in the license test.
The wind.
The wind guy.
That's a shout.
Because that escaped me until you said outside the box. I was like, there's no other schools. Why are any other schools?
And they're all heroes.
Yeah.
No, but some of them legit as strong as the strongest guys. I remember there was that one guy that can kind of rise up, and I forgot what his ability was, but he was crazy. Like he looked at Shoto and he was like, "You're nothing." Like.
Yeah, that is a fair point. And they've named so many different cities, how many different heroes are in those different cities, and how many are undercover that don't even want to compete.
But do you know what the funny thing is, though? They're already there. I think even when we're discussing this, I don't think they would have let these cities be unmanned without any precautions. They would have prepared far in advance.
Yo, what's Eri's ability? She can reverse stuff, right?
Yeah.
And in this they kind of showed that she just did something now, right? What did she do? Did she help Aizawa?
I think it was more on
Aizawa hope.
In
terms of it was a flashback.
It was a flashback to say that she grasped her ability a little bit, right?
Yeah, she explained something to him about it.
It would be cool if there was a pleasant surprise that in grasping her ability behind closed doors, she fixed up Lemillion.
That is a fair point.
I mean,
it's reachable. Why not?
Lemillion can go through things, right? Imagine if he goes through Giganto and just pulls him apart from inside out.
Oh.
Because Lemillion was ill.
Yeah.
His abilities.
He went down, man. Like, and we know he has to come back. So I'd love to see those kind of spins, man. I think with let's leave him to someone else. I'd love that.
Yeah, Vim, you're gonna say something.
No, I'm agreeing. I think you're on the right track. There's a lot of ways that it can play out. See, now with the Lemillion bit, I love it, but is it the right time?
No, that's the question. But hey, listen, the way he's speeding things up, the way he's developing, the way Midoriya is developing, why not?
Yeah.
It seems like into acceleration mode.
Yeah, true. Okay, question, right? To deter back into 100% Wyoming smash.
Mm.
Why is his arms not broken?
It's beyond me, you know. I know his he's increased his power in general because we saw him at 40, I think it was, right? He's using 40 comfortably.
And that's what I'm saying. 40 years and 100.
It isn't, no.
And that's
I've
where
got an idea.
How do you know his arms ain't broken?
Could be a sacrifice again.
Oh, so they could be. So, you know, that's the kind of, and Midoriya, given the fact that he thinks Gran Torino is practically dead or about to die,
he'll lose 2 arms for it.
He would give 2 arms to, you know, kind of try and save him and beat Shigaraki. So that's still possible.
Or there's a different type of measure on how he uses certain abilities now. Maybe he's not using 100% cowling, but he might be using 100% of an attack. That makes sense. Maybe he's learned something new.
Or maybe, and even said, maybe the Black Whip has helped him to do with the smash. Maybe he's combined the super strength with that. I don't know. He's practiced.
A lot of mysteries here.
Do you know what? Either way, it doesn't make a difference. Shigaraki's come out with a scratch. Or maybe a couple of teeth lost, but that's nothing to him. He's destruction. He's decayed. He don't have no teeth. The last panel he's in, he's just standing there. It's just it. For a couple of scratches, I do this normally. This is, you know.
It's looking like he might have some regenerative abilities, huh?
No. Yeah. Whatever's been tampered with, that's definitely the case.
The doctor come up good, man.
Yeah.
Like in terms of a comparison, what it's looking like, do you reckon this is like a Naruto over to Shippuden moment? In the sense of,
I think so. I think, listen, the way they're pacing and some of the stuff they're letting go on, it's like, and it literally feels like the end of something.
Yeah.
Like going far. Like what are the levels beyond this? Like, I mean, the way they've powered up Shigaraki, even before he got drugged up by the doctor and experimented on, when he took out, you know, Detnerat, I mean, he was already like practically, like, I started calling him Kami-san. Like, and Midoriya's like, his growth is accelerated. You know, like all these abilities. I mean, we know he's nowhere near full capacity, but he's still like beyond where I thought he would be at this point. So I can see something going down. Like I can see like a, you know, one thing that question for me is, now that Todoroki Shoto is there where his dad is, does his dad die in front of him? Like that would be to like kind of end the segment. Or like if the League of Villains come, not necessarily Shigaraki that kills him by himself, like if Dabi is the son, like that they say, what if, you know, there's so many things that can be layered that they can play with this, but it does feel like it's going far. Like it's not just another random arc with like a, you know, a fight and we're gonna go our separate ways and come back. Like there's a lot that's been staked on this battle.
It's quite early.
Okay. It's like there's 282 chapters in.
282 chapters, that's nearly 6 years, man.
I mean, what, in comparison, I know it's a completely different manga.
Brothers, his pace is incredible. I'll give him that.
In comparison to, like, if we do compare it to Naruto, and I know it's in its own league, Naruto was what, 219 chapters? And then Shippuden started on the 220th, right?
Yeah, there you go.
So that's about time. Well, not saying it is going to happen, but it just feels like there has to be a reset or something.
But Naruto wasn't even nowhere strong as any of these characters. It took him that 2 years to become.
Like it could be where something happens, miniature time skip, or you know, not that there's a need for time skip, But
you know, the funny thing with the time skip, right? I don't really see it apply when the whole thing is about academia.
Mm.
So you can't really have a time skip on school when you're showing them going through the growth in school. If that makes
14,
sense.
15, high school's till you're 18.
Yeah.
Well, what I'm saying is, think about it. If we listen to the narration in the anime, yeah, and even in the manga, if you read it carefully, it's Midoriya narrating how he starts off with saying, "This is a story how I became the strongest hero."
Yeah, true.
How he became the strongest hero as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Even if we go from 15-year-olds to 17-year-olds, to, you understand? Because like there can be like, say we're gonna step away from this classroom stuff, like they're done in the classrooms. Now they all have to work through like apprenticeship again,
agencies, etc. Yeah. Fine.
in the streets. So you know,
Because I do kind of feel like the power scaling has been put onto a level where it doesn't make too much sense. Yeah.
I agree. Too much all at once.
Yeah.
But let's see how he puts it together. But that's how it feels. It feels like I said, it feels like we're coming to the climax of something. So.
Great. Well, guys, we've been babbling on. Let us know what you thought of that chapter. What do you think of what we've been saying? Do you reckon there's going to be a reset anytime soon? How far do you reckon Gigantomachi is going to get? What do you think's going on with Shigaraki? Is he done for the count? Is he out? Has he had enough? Has he done what he has come to do? And that's take out Aizawa. And what is going on with Midoriya at 100%? Is he done for? Are his arms gone? Let us know in the comment section down below.
If you haven't already, please remember to smash that subscribe button, leave a like on the video, and please don't forget to share the video, because the more you share, the more we grow.
But from Konkusaki Corner, it is that time. Peace out.
Peace out.